Welcome to Yoga and Somatics online classes. Today we will be performing a chair yoga sequence. This will be great for you as an option for your daily practice. You will need a chair without arms, a belt. It could be a regular belt, not necessarily a yoga belt. If you have a couple of blocks, a big towel or blanket, and small towel or blanket. This will help you to perform different things to support your legs and head. So instead of thrusting your back to the chair, you're gonna remove yourself and go to the edge of the chair, bringing your seat bones to the ground and aligning your knee with your ankle so you can create a nice angle between your feet and your knees. And by bringing your seat bones to the ground, you will fully trust the support of your hips and seat bones. Exhale, bend your back. Inhale, adjust. Tilt your pelvis in a way that you really sense the support of your seat bones on the chair. Take your time to sense the support of your body, to relax your shoulders. Slightly bring your chin in. Find yourself in a good alignment. Inhaling, exhaling. Take your time to go within. Your time to sense your inhale and your exhale. For now, don't try to change anything, just be curious about it. Sensing the support of your feet on the ground, the center of your heel, ball of the big toe, and the small toe. This is a triangle that supports us on the ground. So make sure you can sense the support of your feet on the ground, the connection from your feet to your hips, and the support of the chair. Remembering that support, it's very important. It's absolutely necessary for you to enjoy this practice. So make sure you are comfortable. Place your hands on your chest and belly and sense your breath. Slightly bring your chin to your chest and narrow the space on your throat so you can control the amount of air that comes in and out. This will help you go deeper into your practice, deeper into your breath. Will help you guide your breath through the midline, through your nose, to your hips. We're going to start with some movement on your right foot. This is an option for you to move your ankle, or we can bring the foot, bringing one leg on top of the other and circling to one side and the other. These are the two options you have. For today, we're going to start with the right leg and choosing the first option with the foot on the ground, or to release one leg on top of the other. Massaging your right foot using your fist to massage the bottom of your foot. Removing the flesh from the bone. This is something that we normally do before starting a practice. This time we're just doing it sitting. Sometimes this is actually more comfortable than being seated on the ground. So consider this for future practices. We can almost do everything on a chair. Bring your toes and your fingers together, interlacing your fingers between your toes, and circle your right ankle. 3 to 5 circles, or 5 to 8 circles according to your needs. One way and the other. When you finish one side, take your time to sense your foot, the work that you just did on one side, and start working in the other. With the option 1, with your foot on the ground, or the option 2, by lifting your leg. By this, you need to make sure that you don't collapse. So if you're not collapsing your back, if you feel comfortable, work in this way. If you feel that bringing your leg up compromises your posture, do option 1. Massaging your foot with your hands or on the ground, and massaging your leg by moving the flesh from the bones. Take as much time as you need to, and if you are already enjoying what you're doing, feel free to pause the video and do as much time as you need on this. Working from your foot to your knee, and from your knee to your foot. Flex your foot, bring your fingers in between your toes, and circle your ankle. Going in one direction from 5 to 8, and reversing to the other side. Keep yourself comfortable. Release. Make sure you don't collapse as you bring your knee to your chest, and align your feet on the ground again. Again, this could be way more comfortable than just sitting on the floor. This is a very good way to start to practice yoga. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Start to make circles with your nose to the right, going as wide or small as you feel is better for you. This is something that I always say, but I want to keep telling you, encouraging you to really take care of what you're doing, what you're sensing. When you finish one side, 5 to 8 circles, take your time to do the other. As slow or fast as you need. Be curious about it. Drawing circles with your nose in the air. Guided by your breath. Center your head and start circles on your shoulders, sliding your shoulder blades to your rib cage, your thoracics, releasing and keeping the circle. Feels good to slide your hands while you move your shoulders. That gives you an idea of how connected are they. And after 5 to 8 movements, change to the other side. Relax your mouth, your jaw. Shoulders and neck are really connected. Everything is connected. But this relationship between your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, it's very important. After 5 to 8 circles, Release and bring your chin to your chest. Flex your spine. Keep your arms on your knees. That will give you a good range of mobility. As you inhale, open your chest and face up. Exhale and bend again. Flex your spine. Be gentle with yourself. Make sure you're enjoying this. I love this kind of practice because the chair really gives you the opportunity to have support and to use it in the right way can create great benefits for you. Keeping the flexion and extension of your spine, following the rhythm of your breath. Remember to connect your mouth and jaw on this movement, relaxing and releasing your mouth on the extension. Sometimes we create a lot of tension on the mouth, on the tongue, and we don't even notice it, the muscles of the face. Just keep your awareness on the movement. 3 to 5 times. Chin to your chest. And release. Again, inhale, chin slightly to your chest. This will give you space on the back of your neck. And release. Do this exercise at the rhythm of your breath. Inhaling, chin in. Holding your breath, exhaling, relax. Again, you are working with your neck, your shoulders, your head, your jaw. To keep a good work here. Exhale, release. Open your mouth. Inhale, chin to your chest. Exhale, release the air through your mouth. Inhale, chin in. Exhale, release. Inhale, chin in. Exhale, release. Relax your tongue. Now inhale and release. Relax your head, your face. Exhale, bring your tongue out and activate the muscles of your face. It's like trying to scare someone. Just to activate the muscles of your face and gently release them will help us to release the tone, to release the stress that sometimes we have in the muscles of the face. So keep inhaling and releasing, exhaling and opening your mouth, bringing your tongue out. Release. Give yourself a nice massage on the face. Just removing the flesh, the skin. Be gentle. Relax the muscles of your neck. And slide your hands down. Inhaling, reaching with your arms. Keep your shoulders in a safe distance. We're going to inhale and reach with the arms, bringing your shoulders closer to your ear, and then exhaling, releasing. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. At your own rhythm, 5 to 8 times. Exhale and release. Inhale, facing up. Relax your mouth, your jaw. Exhale, bend your spine, chin to your chest. As you see, we repeat many exercises. These help us to create more space, more awareness, to warm the body, to prepare the body for a little bit more, to bring some synovial fluid to the joints. For the next exercise, we're going to grab the belt. It could be wider than your shoulders, but I suggest you to keep it right in front of your shoulders, hands on alignment with your shoulders. And we're going to rise the arms above the head, widening the belt if you need to, and exhaling, going down. Try to prevent your ribs to flare or to collapse. Keep them right on the center. So make sure you don't collapse or hyperextend. And again, I suggest you to connect and bring your hands right in front of your shoulders. Create some tension between your hands using the belts. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Again, I'm showing you some options. Sometimes feels better to get a wider grip. For me, the optimal is to bring it right in front of your shoulders. So let's do this exercise for 8 breaths. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Create some tension between your hands using your belt. Exhaling down, inhaling up. See how my ribs are right on the center. I'm not activating my ribs. They're not going farther. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. The rest of my body is still on alignment. Exhaling down. And release. You can do this as much as you want. After one round, bend your spine, chin to your chest. Inhale, open your chest. And release. This will keep the spine flexible, available. Now gently lean forward. Bring your chest towards your legs. Don't collapse. Keep your spine in one piece. Chest to your legs. Keep your hands on your lap. Keep your neck and shoulders in a good place. That means you have space. You're not creating any tension there. Inhaling up. Exhaling, releasing your chest down. Sense how your sit bones still support you, your legs, your feet. Inhalando arriba. Pushing from your feet, creating some resistance. Engaging your whole body, even in a very small effort. Inhalando, exhaling, releasing. 5 to 8 times at your own rhythm or following me. Inhalando, subimos. Exhalando, bajamos. Vamos a repetir. Cinturón a la altura de los hombros. Repeating the sequence of the belt. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Keep your shoulders and arms on alignment. Keep a little pull between your arms using the belt. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. You can hold your breath between inhale and exhale, or you can keep the flow as long as you keep connected. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. I'm just showing you the resistance between hands. You don't have to do this. Inhalo. Exhalo. One more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release the belt. Again, bring your spine into flexion. Release any tension on the muscles of your back. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, release your chest to the front. You can keep your hands on your legs or you can release them down. Relax the weight of your head. Inhaling, reach with the crown of your head. Exhaling, releasing again. This is something that we'll be normally doing. We'll be doing standing. This time, we're using the support of the chair. Inhaling, coming up. Keep aligning your hips, your legs, and your feet. Now you're gonna transfer the weight, transition into rotations by opening your chest to the right, making sure your shoulders are comfortable. You can be using the support of the chair to open a little bit more or just to have support for your arm. Align your head with the rest of your chest. So you're actually turning from your chest. Lumbars protected, head and neck protected as well. Don't push too far. Inhaling, exhaling, 3 to 5 breaths. Prepare yourself to transition from your chest. One breath, looking up. Exhaling, bending your spine. Inhaling, coming back. Turning to the left this time from your chest. Keep your alignment. Crown of the head reaching. Sit bones yielding. Three to 5 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale. Reach back to the middle. Inhaling. Opening your chest, looking up. Keeping a nice distance between shoulders and ears. Exhaling, releasing your chest to the front. Release your hands. Release your head. Exhale all the air out and inhale as you come back. Always keep a good alignment and support. Releasing the belt, we're not going to use it anymore. Take your time to check in and breathe. Extend your right leg, flex your right foot. Don't overextend, hyperextend your right leg. Keep a little flexion on your knee and keep your foot on flexion. Don't collapse. Keep a little flexion. And your opposite leg is in a good alignment. Your knee and your ankle. Hips squared, shoulders squared. Lean forward. Reach with your right arm to your foot as far as you can. Feel supported that you are still in a symmetrical position. The only thing that changes is that your right leg is on extension. Use your hand on your foot. Use your hand against the leg. Choose a safe distance for you. I'm showing you different places where you can be or start. Just don't collapse. Work with gravity. Inhaling, coming back. Now working with the opposite leg. Remember to flex your foot, keep your shoulders and hips squared, and reach leaning to the front. You can keep a little flexion on your leg. You don't have to extend. This could be very simple exercises that you can perform in any place you feel you need some stretching, some movement. After 3 to 5 breaths, come back. Bend your leg. Give them some mobility. Inhaling again, facing up, exhaling, bending. This is what we have been doing to keep the mobility of the spine, the hips, the support of your seat bones, the alignment. Now we're going to bring the right leg on top of the left. This is option 1, to lean forward. And option 2 is to bring your leg in this position, more in alignment of your knee with your hip and your foot right in front. Foot on flexion. If you want to prevent any injury on your knee, it's very good to keep your foot on flexion. Lean in, don't collapse. Breathing and releasing the weight, keeping your foot on flexion. You can also release the weight of your arms and do exactly what you were doing. Keep the alignment. Three to 5 breaths and come back. Change sides. Take a breath. Take a pause between sides. And bring your left leg on top of the right. Option 1. Make sure that your knee, the leg on the floor, the foot on the floor is in alignment with the knee. And move to the front. Or align. Without collapsing, align your hip and knee, bringing your leg in this position. Foot on flexion, that will prevent any injuries on your knee, and releasing the weight of the arms and shoulders into your leg. Inhaling, and on the exhale, lean forward. 3 to 5 breaths. You can stay for longer. Three to five breaths, trusting the weight of the upper body. Remember, you have option 1 if this is too much for you. After coming back, release some weight and move your legs. This time we're gonna go wider, in a wider position. Now your hips, your knees are wider than your hips, and your feet are in alignment with your heels. We're gonna do the same flexion to the front, but this time with the legs open. The hands can stay on the leg, on release into the ground, and release your head. Again, it's about trusting the upper body and having a very good support from the lower body. From the bottom, inhaling, facing up, exhaling, releasing. This is something that you can do at your own rhythm. After 3 to 5 breaths, go deeper for the last couple of breaths. Relax your arms, be playful, be curious about the options you have here. Little changes sometimes make you to feel big differences. Last inhale. Hands to your legs. Help yourself to come back. Push from your feet. Take your time. When we do these kind of flexions on the way back, we can feel a little bit dizzy. So it's very important, especially if you suffer from low pressure, to take it really easy as you come back, to take your time to reset. All the time you need. Bringing your knees and legs on alignment with your hips, flexing and extending your back as we have been doing for the whole class. Now transitioning into the mat, into the floor. We're gonna use maybe the chair, if you have some blocks, and the blankets, the small one for under the shoulders, right underneath the tip of your shoulder blades. And we're gonna make sure we are comfortable. I'm gonna show you several options. One is to release the knees with the blanket underneath. The other one is to use the blocks. And the other is to use the chair that we have been using. That will depend on the kind of chair you have. We can bring the legs into the chair, the blanket where we spoke, or the towel, right underneath the shoulders. Not on the shoulders, right before the shoulders. And adjust your legs and adjust the blanket on your back. How do you know it's in a good place? Because you can move your shoulders without interfering with the blanket. Now, your neck could be in trouble and your shoulders could be not on the ground. So make sure that your shoulder blades are in touch with the ground and that you have some support for your neck and head. Make sure that you are completely supported. Adjust the blanket until you feel you are really well supported. Your neck must be really comfortable, not just a little. It must be completely okay. Your shoulders must be on the ground. This is something that if you perform well, you will feel a little pleasure. But if you don't, you might feel really uncomfortable. This really will really depend on your own body, on your own ability to trust, and on your own anatomy. Option 3, bending the legs or extending, placing a blanket underneath your hips. Making sure you are completely comfortable and that you can release the weight to the blanket as well as the ground. This is the option that works best for me right now, but make your own choice. And check the time to stay here for 5 to 10 minutes. That will really depend on how well you are supported and how much are you enjoying this. So if you are completely uncomfortable, I suggest you to get rid of the blanket underneath. If you feel very good with this, keep going from 5 to 10 minutes, relaxing and breathing. Take your time to start transitioning. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, start transitioning and releasing your weight to the right. Take it easy, you have been here for a while. So gently, be very gentle with yourself as you release the blanket and go to a full Shavasana. This will be your last pose, so you want to be really comfortable. I'm choosing not to use anything underneath my legs, but again, make sure that whatever position you are in, you are completely comfortable. Trust the weight of your back into the ground. This area of your back that was in contact with the blanket, now we must release it into the ground. Allow it to trust the ground. And again, taking 5 to 10 minutes on this position. When you are practicing by your own, it's very important that you sense that what you're doing makes sense to you. So make sure that right now, in this moment, just to rest on the ground in a comfortable position makes sense. You might think, I'm doing nothing. Yes, that's exactly what you're looking for. To trust and release, to let your body take care of yourself. To allow your nervous system to relax, to self-regulate. And after 5 to 10 minutes, you can start transitioning. Feel free to pause the video if you're enjoying to be there, and feel free to move to join me in my transition to sitting. Moving your limbs, releasing your weight to the right, and finding a nice transition into sitting. You did a great job. Remember, this could be something that you can do with any chair, in any time. You did great. Bring your hands to your chest. And just give yourself a nice smile. Thank yourself for giving you space and time to practice. Namaste.